In this video, I'm going to show you how to export your photogrammetry 3D model from Display.Land for use in Reality Composer. To begin, once you have Display.Land open, tap on your profile icon in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, and then select the 3D model that you want to export. So I'll tap Clutter. And Display.Land does have editing features such as cropping, but those changes that you make do not appear in the exported 3D model, which means you can only export the sort of raw 3D model that the platform processes. So don't bother editing if you want those changes to take effect on the export of your model. So to export, tap the share arrow and then tap download mesh, and then tap the send link for OBJ 3D mesh. Here it's sending you a link that it's going to open in a browser. I have 3 browsers on my iPad. One is Chrome, one is Dolphin, and of course one is Safari. But Safari does not appear in this list, and it is not in the more options either. So if you have Safari and it's not appearing here, you might need to download, well, you would need to download another browser such as Chrome. So I'll open in Chrome, and at the bottom of the screen you will see the download file link, and it says obj.zip. So that's the 3D file that we are going to download from Display.Land. So here it's downloading the 3D files locally to your iPad, and as soon as it's done, we need to begin the process of getting the files off of the iPad and onto the Windows machine. So the way I will do that is by tapping Open In, and I'm going to save the file to my Google Drive account. Now, there are many ways that you can get a file off of an iPad onto a desktop or laptop computer. So do whatever you are comfortable with doing. For me, it just happens to be using my Google Drive. Okay, so now we're on the Windows machine, and we're going to download the file that we just uploaded from the iPad, and that's right here. There's that obj.zip. So you might be doing a different process to get the file onto your Windows machine. Here, but you're going to have this. So however you've done the process of transferring the zip file, you're going to end up with a zip file on a Windows machine. It's compressed. You need to extract all by right-clicking, hitting extract, and then you'll have these 3 files inside the extracted folder. Now this file is a JPEG, and this is the texture in a kind of distorted, picked apart way, but this is the texture of your 3D model, just FYI, in case you wanted to open this inside Photoshop and do something to it, because it is just a JPEG. Nonetheless, these 3 files need to go into Unity. This is a brand new Unity scene. You need the USDZ conversion tool, which is not prepackaged in Unity yet. To get that, you need to go to Window, Package Manager, and then to Advanced, and then Show Preview Packages. And then scroll down till you find USD at the bottom. USD. Install this tool. And then we'll wait a moment. Okay, close that. USD shows in the menu, USD menu shows that it has been installed. Go back to your desktop, or your Explorer, excuse me. Drag these files into your assets. Your computer, Unity, will lock up for a few seconds while it copies the files. Then you'll notice this top file here, which has the little 3D icon. That you can drag into your hierarchy. And then you can use the scroll wheel on the mouse and zoom in, and there's your 3D model from Display.Land. So all you have to do at this point is make sure it's selected like that. Go to USD and then export selected as USDZ. I will call this clutter. And I will save it in my downloads. And so at this point, we need to do the inverse of what has already been done once. So I will drag my USDZ file into my Google Drive. Once your file, your USDZ file, has been uploaded or transferred back to your iPad, however you choose to go about doing that. For me, I've done the Google Drive route, so it's a matter of doing this process of open in. So it's downloading the file from Google Drive again, now this time to my iPad, and I'm going to save it to my files locally, and I'll go ahead and save it into Reality Composer's file, or folder, excuse me. And so now, finally, we can find Reality Composer. So this is a new blank project. Plus imported model, and there's clutter. And so tapping, having imported it, it's off center, but there it is inside Reality Composer.